Welcome back, everyone, to more Trails in the Sky. Last time we left off, we reunited with an old ally in Zeiss, and now we're at Wolf Fortress, or Wolf Fort. There's a trigger cutscene. And here's the Wolf Fort. It's really peaceful here. I guess we don't need to worry about Calvard invading us and stealing our puppies or something, huh? Quite a difference compared to the Haken Gate. Of course, unlike my glorious fatherland, Calvard and Libro are easy friends. And Abronia has done nothing to deserve different. I mentioned our relationship with Calvard has something to do with it, although beyond the gate is a mountain pass that will be difficult for a full army to pass through. That's why the gate is so small as well, as I recall. Oh yes, far different from the Haken Gate, which faces a great open road. The hell's with the chickens though, it's embarrassing. Oh whatever, let's get to asking some questions. We should probably say hi to whoever's in charge first. Right. Yawn. Great weather today, huh? Hope you're not stuck at the Haken Gate. Oh, you're the bracers from the guild called about, right? You're here to investigate the earthquake from what Miss Killica said on the phone. Yeah, that's right. Wow, I keep forgetting how thorough Killica is. She even keeps us on our toes every now and then. Anyway, we'll do everything we can to help. Cheers. To start with, how about you explain how the earthquake went down? Let's see. The earthquake happened 3 days ago. It was roughly 1700 hours. The earthquake itself wasn't all that strong, and it only lasted for 10 seconds. Still, though, earthquakes rarely ever happen around here. Some of my men are spooked, let me tell you. The part that spooked me, though, once I contacted command at Lystrom Fortress to report, they told you that no other part of the region had experienced an earthquake, yes? Exactly right, ma'am. And it wasn't just Lystrom, even Scanheim Gate didn't feel anything, and they're practically up the damn road. I called to Zeiss and Elmo and learned that they felt nothing either. It's just like Killica said. Speaking of which, did you hear there was an earthquake in Zeiss today? Oh yeah, I heard about that. And that's the thing, we didn't feel so much as a wobble here. Local life earthquakes that only strike small specific areas. Not what I would call the most natural thing in the world. Well, that covers the quake. Anything else happen that caught your attention aside from that? Like, did you see anything strange? No, I heard no meaningful reports from my men. It's possible they saw something so minor they didn't feel the need to report it to me immediately, though. Feel free to ask them questions, maybe jog their memories a bit. Right, sure thing. Let's go talk to the gate guards. What's up? So, we're from the Bracer Guild. I hope we're not disturbing you, but can you answer some questions? Sure. Thanks, huh? Well, I was checking the light blocking abilities of what my hat when the quake hit, though the chief was yelling at me at first. But no, I didn't see anyone around. I mean, I thought it was a prank at first, not an earthquake. Wasn't really all that strong. That isn't so much of a strange occurrence as it is a mission that you're awful at your job. But to sleep standing, that's a rare skill, Estelle. I however, can consume an entire full-course meal while asleep on a sofa. Why the hell are you trying to brag about that? So, was there anything else you can remember at all? Actually, Henning said he saw something weird, Well, that was the day before the quake, mind you. One of the other guards here, Henning, asked if anyone passed through the gate. When I told him I hadn't seen anybody, he just shook his head. That's curious, I wonder what that was about. He might be able to tell us something. Let's go talk to this Henning guy. Now, where would he be? That's the inn. Wait, do you need something? Yeah, we're from the Bracer Guild. We'd like to help with our investigation. I don't mind, but please keep it short. Earthquake? You mean the one 3 days ago? The day the quake happened, it was just a normal day. If anything suspicious had happened, I'd report it long ago. I see. Seems this was a swing and a miss. Is that all you needed? Yeah, that's plenty. Sorry to disturb your work. No problem, we're both on the job after all, aren't we? Well then, if you'll excuse me. Yeah, he knew nothing. He'll start the shot though. Obviously can't go through the gate. Oh, hello. What is it? We're from the Bracer Guild. We got a couple questions about that earthquake a few days back. Oh, yeah, I gotta say, that was a surprise. First time I've ever been in an earthquake. I had no idea what was going on. And what do you want to know? So the thing we talked to Bram and... Oh, right, that. I did ask him that. You asked if someone had passed through the gate? Yeah, let me explain. 4 days ago, I was just finished my watch and was going off duty. And I was leaving, though, I saw a weird man coming up the road. A weird man. Was that man garbed in white with a mask, perchance? A mask? No, he wasn't that weird. It was a tall guy wearing a black suit. He had these black glasses on. Black glasses. Like black frames or something? No, that's the thing. The lenses were stained black. What, wouldn't that mean you couldn't see in front of you? Wait, I've heard of those, called sunglasses I think. They're made to block strong sunlight, and you can still see through them apparently. I heard of them, but I rarely see them. The only prominent user of them I know of is the leader of the great criminal cartel in the capital of the empire. Well, that sounds cheery. More to the point, how exactly do you know someone like that, Olivier? As they say, it takes a monster to best understand a monster. Sunglasses, huh? Anyway, just before I went on break, I saw him coming up the road. Most of the travelers who pass by here stop at the bar, so I figured I'd see him inside. I take it he didn't. Yeah, that's the thing. He didn't show, so I asked Bram, and he said nobody passed through. And he's a lazy sloth, but he ain't so bad at his job. He just let a stranger pass through without checking. Perhaps he had business at your barracks? He may have spoken to your commander, for example. I see. I was pretty curious for that point. I asked the commander. He said nobody been there all during that time period either. So I just have to wonder what happened to that guy I saw. Doesn't seem like he came through. Okay, this is really suspicious. We should tell Kilka about this. Yeah, no question. Thanks for sharing with us. No, my pleasure. I feel better having gotten that off my chest. Yep. Always good to share the information. So now we're gonna block all happy bugs back to Zeiss. So I'm gonna pause it for now and see you guys when we're actually at Zeiss. So apparently I was a little hasty there. I thought I had to go back to Zeiss, but I had to still investigate. So we're on the hunt. Yes, the commander. There's only 3 people here, so I guess the only person left to talk to would be the bartender. May I have a moment? Sure, what is it? So we're with the Bracer Guild. We like it to help with our investigation a little if you can anyway. No problem. Not like I have any customers anyway. I'm sorry, I can't remember the earthquake itself. Heck of a surprise that was. When it suddenly hit, I was like, God, I was shocked. So there was nothing that caught your attention before or after the earthquake? Nothing particularly different from the norm now. I mean, I wasn't in this bar the whole time, so there wouldn't be a whole lot that could happen. Yeah, of course. Does it seem like there are any leads to follow here? Sorry, I couldn't be of more help. Don't worry about it. Thanks for your cooperation. Bartender was the last guy here, right? I mean, I could talk to the chickens so they just run away from me when I walk up to them. I have to report to the commander, okay. I could just leave. And I guess I have to follow the chain of command. Hello again, were my men helpful? Yeah, actually. So Hennig's all suspicious man. Hard to think he has something to do with the earthquakes, but he sounds suspicious regardless. I'll report this to the command at Lystrom at least. Yeah, thanks. Alright, think about that wraps it up. Let's get back to Killick and tell her what we know. Yeah, alright. Alright, now we're heading to Zeiss. And I'm going to pause it here because this is a long walk back. So I will see you there. Cutscene happened. Good, I made it in time. What do you mean, sir? Has something happened? I contacted Lystrom about what we talked about previously and heard something surprising. I figured it was up to me to tell you all. Surprising what now? Don't tell me. Yeah, there was an earthquake at the Scanheim Gate. What? Ah, this place again. I just ran all the way here. What the hell is with you fool bracers? Can't you see we're in the middle of a cleanup after the earthquake? If you have the nose around, I prefer you do it later. Sorry, sir, but this is our job. We don't want to get in your way of cleaning up. But do you mind if we do a little questioning? If HQ hadn't ordered it, I'd tell you a lot to clear out. I've got some urgent business to take care of. You can get to the details from my second in command, Warrant Officer Talbert. He's in the storage area over there cleaning up. Okay, we'll talk to him, thanks. Just make damn sure you don't interfere with any actual work going on here. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone doesn't like bracers very much. Whoa, it really is kind of bad in here. You think we should help out a little? I mean, just to be friendly. To be honest, I'd keep your hands to yourself. This is a military facility, remember? There might be a secret document or something scattered around that we weren't supposed to see. Yeah, good point, I guess. Still, this is quite a bit more damage than the city of Zeiss earthquake, isn't it? That didn't nearly cause much of a mess. The ferocity of this quake should be a primary line of inquiry then. As well as asking about our mystery man. Yeah, that guy in the sunglasses. Well, first things first, let's talk to the second in command guy. Yep, let me press that button. Crap, this is going to be such a pain to clean up. Dale will have to have my hide if it isn't done by nightfall, though. Excuse me, sorry to disturb you. Who are you? I see, thanks for the concern, even if Dale doesn't share my thoughts. So, you want to know about the situation was like when the earthquake happened, right? Yeah, and as much detail as you can give us. Understood. The earthquake began at roughly 1300 hours, 2 hours ago. The earthquake lasted about 30 seconds and was strong enough to knock down big piled up boxes. Wait a second, compared to the quake at the Wolf Fort. Yeah, that's true, but it shook for longer too, I think. And then there was that one in the city. That would fall about in the middle, I guess, meaning that the quakes are getting more and more powerful each time. That's kind of bad, isn't it? The situation does seem to be worsening, but these are natural occurrences. I don't see how we could stop them. I don't suppose the Brace Guild has any ideas. We're not really sure yet, but we're pursuing a few leads. Speaking of which, did anything weird happen right before the earthquake or after it? Like, were there any suspicious people walking around? Suspicious people, Come to think of it, Chesley mentioned something about a suspicious man yesterday. He was cleaning the roof. If you want to hear details, ask for him. Chesley on the roof. Right, thanks. Thanks for helping us out, sir. Not at all. Good luck. Let's get to the roof. How do we get upstairs? Oh, here it is. Remember breaking into this place? This ain't the professor. Was this somewhere else? Well, some military base. Now we're on the roof. This guy had climbed atop the wall when the earthquake hit. He was so shocked by the shaking he almost fell. Had the earthquake been any stronger, he might have really fallen. And at least you're lucky. In one way, Anton. Oh boy, that was scary. I almost fell. Good thing he didn't fall. That would have been a deadly drop. Oh yeah, who are you guys? You're Private Chesley, right? We're with the Bracer Guild. Mind if we ask you about the earthquake that happened a little bit ago? Alright, the guy from yesterday. I don't know if he has anything to do with the earthquake, but I did see a tall man with black sunglasses around. I knew it. It must be the same man seen at the Wolf Fort. Sir, what did you see this man was doing? Well, he seemed like kind of a tourist, really. I looked at the scenery for a bit, then came down. He sort of caught my attention since you don't see glasses like his often. He didn't say anything to me and walked off, though. I didn't have a chance to talk to him. Okay. Did anyone else see this guy, maybe? You know, that's where it gets weird thinking about it. I brought up the guy at dinner since he was kind of weird, but practically nobody else saw the guy. The one who remembers seeing him was Tammy. Who works in the mess hall. Unlike the Wolf Fort, this case seems to have a bit more traffic. And yet, despite all this, there were only 2 witnesses? How wonderfully spooky. All the more reason to see what that girl has to say. You said Tammy in the mess hall, right? Thanks, Chesley. You were a big help. No problem, and yeah, she should be in the mess hall. Good luck with your investigation. See, the Bracer hates on the relegated to the man in charge here. Similar to another fortress. Although in this case, he was just a hate on for Bracers because of Cassius. Yeah, that didn't lead anywhere. We broke into the place on the lake. That's where we broke into. Lystrom Fortress. I remember now. Okay, don't see anything. Just trying to find my way to the mess hall right now, so I'm assuming it's on the first floor then. Here's the mess hall, I guess. There sure was a big earthquake. Haven't felt anything like that in a long time. One way or another, I've got a cleaning up to do. Might as well get started. Okay, where is the mess hall? Some more barracks. Why did I do that cut like that? I'll clean again, thank the goddess. Huh? You're Tammy, right? We're from the Bracer Guild. You mind if we ask you a couple of questions? Oh, him, yeah. I passed by him on the 2nd floor in the hallway yesterday. I think he was coming down from the roof. That would match what our soldier friend said, yes. Did you exchange any words when you passed? Well, I did say hello. He just kind of grinned and in response he said, yo. Oh, he was just thinking about it makes me all tingly again. He was so wild. Wild. So what? Like Aki here? What's that supposed to? I'm like, this guy's a bit taller than your friend. He had a dark suit but opened really casually at the chest. Right, he looked amazing in it. Oh, and he was wearing a pair of black gloves, I think. So sunglasses, a dark suit, and black gloves. Right. This guy might as well wear a sign on his head that says, "I am sinister. Be suspicious of my evil ways." I wouldn't say suspicious. He just had the scent of danger about him. You know the dangerous tough guy charm, right? Right. Anyway, you just passed by and said hi and didn't see him afterwards, right? Yeah, unfortunately. I chased after him a little bit, though. I thought we could get to know each other, or anyway. So what you're saying is you want to hit that? thirsty video game girls. I lost track of him in a weird way. How so? It'll be easier to show you. Follow me. Excuse me, Sanders. Can I step out for a moment? Yeah, go ahead. Just get back here before the dinner rush. This is where I passed him, right here. We went through in this direction. I turned to follow him after a moment. Figured I'd chat with him, right? Okay. When I turned, I saw the door over there closing. So I thought he must have just stepped out. Here's my chance to talk to him before he leaves, so I followed him, but by the time I screwed up my courage and came out, he was nowhere to be seen. In other words, I lost him, but I lost him here. Lost? But wait a sec. How's that possible? This is a dead end, isn't it? Yeah, there's no way he could have jumped down from this height, right? I figured I made a mistake and thought he went elsewhere. I looked all over Scanheim for him, but I never saw him. Kinda makes me want to jump off the end there. I missed my chance. Oh, poor little kitten. If it would please you, I could help you forget such a lesser man. Knock it off. No one deserves that kind of trauma. Think we have a pretty good idea of what happened. Thanks. Sorry we had to drag you out here. Yeah, you're welcome. So, is he some kind of wanted man? A super skilled cold-blooded assassin on a run from the Bracer Guild? I don't know about that, but he's definitely a dangerous guy. Look, if you see him again, don't go near him, okay? Trust me. But he's so cool. Oh well. Anyway, I've got some things to prepare, so excuse me. Keep up the good work, everyone. There's no way he could have jumped down from this height, huh? Estelle, does that remind you of anyone? Yeah. The silver-haired monster who jumped off the top of Gransel Castle, the one we know as Lawrence. If the other ones were like him, I think they could jump off from here and survive. Yeah, don't think there's any doubt about our sunglasses guy, who our sunglasses guy is now. Another enforcer of Orborough, just like the Phantom Thief then. No doubt about it. We're definitely done investigating. Let's get back to the guild house. That's great. You're teleporting me here and you make me walk to the guild. Yeah, of course you do, game. I didn't mean to go out, damn it. But we have a little trail. We have the trail of another enforcer, so that's a big news to deal with. It looks like they got everything fixed up around here. I wish there was like a quick teleport thing. But there isn't, so I have to walk there. But I'll see all of you guys here next time. Put in, everybody.